He is on the extreme side of chewing and nipping. So let's be on the extreme side of giving him things to chew and nip on. We now have a dog that is calm for the first time since he walked through these doors. The leash thing didn't get him calm. The knees didn't get him calm. Not to say they're supposed to. We now have a dog lied down. So I'm going to say you need to buy 4 products. You can have those other products around. Good. Yeah, write it down.
Yeah. I'm always looking for something to keep him calm.
My first Doberman was a heavy chewer and a pretty good jumper. He had stuff all day long. All day. I was like, here, go, be by yourself. Here, go, be by yourself. Okay. All day long. The proof's in the pudding. The first time we gave this guy this is finally when he lies down. I'd be giving this guy, but you can't go broke on him, you know. Okay, so Honest Kitchen fish skins. Cod fish skins. Buy the biggest ones they have. I think they have ones bigger than these. And so a good chew toy, right above that, a good chew toy is safe, or don't write it, whatever you want, reinforcing and long lasting.
Okay.
Now, the things you're giving fit that bill for the most part, but there's some nuance to this. Like this is super reinforcing, super safe. It's not as long lasting as I'd like. By the way, long lasting doesn't mean 2 days. Nothing that's super reinforcing lasts 2 days. This lasts, for this guy, he's not really chewing it up much. For my Doberman, it's 5 minutes. But yes. A good long lasting thing lasts 40 minutes.
Yeah, because the Benny Bones, it's a braided thing.
Yep.
And he'll break it apart in about an hour.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Nice.
How much money are they? $8?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go to Costco and you can get the next thing on my list, which is a bully stick. So there's 4 products. I'm going to tell you all 4 of them. You can get a bully stick at Costco or online Costco for about $4 a piece.
Okay.
That cuts the cost of that in half, and it lasts probably same time, maybe longer. And it's fresher. Whatever you're buying is probably not an all-natural animal product. If it's it might be a bully stick, actually. If it's braided.
It's braided.
I would just get Costco bully sticks. Okay. They're the best. And you cut your price in half.
Yes.
Per thing.
Yes.
Look at this. He hasn't even chewed this thing up yet.
He likes to play with them.
Right.
I don't care what he does with him as long as he lays his butt right there.
It keeps him calm.
You know what else he's doing right now? He's doing the thing with that, biting and chewing and blah, blah, that he does on your arms.
And the leash.
And the leash. He's doing it with these. He's playing. This is satiating that mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Okay? Look at it. You have to do this. Those other things were sort of training. This is more important than all those things, probably.
That's why I got him the chews, because I noticed that he could calm down with that.
Yes, I used to actually, I forget to tell people this, I used to use these or Marrow Bones, which is the next thing on the list, and someone would come over and I would go, here's your thing. Now, did it mean my dog never jumped on another person? No, but it was like he had something in his mouth. And he loved it so much, he'd like wiggly worm around the person with his thing in his mouth. Yes. But do you think he's going to do that if we give him if we give him a antler? No, it's not reinforcing enough. But this, or a marrow bone, or something super reinforcing, he might do.
Because it has good taste, he likes to chew it.
It occupies his mouth, which helps the nipping, and it actually decreases jumping. Because they think that the people might take his thing if they jump.
Right.
Well, that's it. He, because he does. He's a thief.
Yeah.
He is now counter surfing. He's
All right, whole nother thing. Let's get through this. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Last thing, not last thing. Second to last thing you're going to write down is Marrow Bone. So you're buying a similar product at the store, but it's got stuff that's not good for him in it. Some processed peanut butter. Also, the bone is cooked, or maybe not cooked, but processed in some way. You know what a marrow bone is from a butcher?
Yes, yes.
And they're relatively cheap. They're cheaper than the thing you're buying, and they're totally fresh, raw, frozen. You can actually get them at Bisher's. You'll drive by Bisher's Meats on the way out, and you get a big bag of them.
Okay, okay.
I can tell you where that is. It's a marrow bone. It's the greatest thing for them. It's got all these amino acids, all these wonderful things in them. Okay? Hey, will you go out and come back in?
Yes, I will.
Now, he's desensitized to her, so if he doesn't jump, I'm not saying that's because of this, but it's something. Come on in. Come on in.
Hey. Oh my goodness.
Look at him. I can see him look like, don't take my thing, which is great. Like if you just have to go, someone's here, here's your thing, and we fix the problem, greatest thing ever. Let me get my wife. Okay, he hasn't met her. Okay, your friend's coming over. Sorry. Did I interrupt? Okay, new person coming over.
Should I knock?
Yeah, no, just come on in. There's the doggy. Say hi. So will you go like not pet the dog, but just say hi to the dog?
Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, good boy.
So this is got to be, I would do this coupled with the tie off, coupled with something else. This is going to be like 60% of your solution, I believe.
Okay.
The other things are going to be tough.
Yeah.
You could even do the leash, give him the thing, and do the leash step on while giving him the thing.
Okay, okay.
Okay? And then if he does, just give him a knee. Okay? But you got to occupy that mouth. Even any of these jumping methods, we might get rid of the jumping, we still have the mouthing.
Yes.
But by the way, are you going to, if someone came over and he's chewed on that for 10 minutes,
Right.
would you give it, I wouldn't give him that thing again. I'd give him a brand new one.
Brand new one?
Brand
Okay.
spanking new. You don't have that many guests that you can't afford to give them a fish skin or a marrow bone, you know?
Right.
Brand new one.
Okay.
Don't pick up that old thing off the ground and give it to him. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, because then he's already chewed on it. He wants something new.
Yep. This is great.
You are a goofball.
Okay, thank you, Liz.
Okay, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Oh, Grace.
Okay. So that's the satiation method number 2. Satiation method number 1 would be playing with dogs and getting that proactively, getting that mouthing out. He's gonna be done with them and then go back to his nuttiness. So I would say for the people, you give bully sticks, marrow bones, all this stuff just throughout the day. But then you save, I would say this and marrow bones are the 2 kind of most instantly reinforcing. But you figure it out. Is it food for frozen Kongs? Is it marrow bones? I think the fish skins have to be on that mix. We know he likes them. But then when someone comes in the door, before they come in the door, so that jump was at a bad spot. We can't have that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he has to be kneed. He's too strong and physical. We got to give him a good knee.
And that's what I've been doing.
Hi, dog. Hi. 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 You're such a nice... I mean, hi. 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 Good boy. Now he's like, now you see that? It's like a big game.
Yes.
That
That's
nipping.
what it is with my feet.
Yeah.
He's jumping and then he does this growling and he'll tap them and run. Tap
Yeah,
'em
the
and
tap
run.
is a total... He went 5 times. Tap, 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 a perfect tap.
Yes.
And watching for that hand to come so that he can mouth it.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's 2 ways to fix that. One is this, satiate this and give him other stuff to do. That's the easiest way. All the time. If I own this dog, he'd be chewing on something all the time. Tank. And then the other way is this. Tank. You grab him, and then if he wants to mouth, you take your thumb and you put it into his lip, and you let him bite his own lip. You can quit biting your lip anytime you want. Okay. Oh, there he goes with that.
See with the shoe?
Yeah.
When
Yep.
he gets mad and he doesn't get his way, then he'll go to the shoe.
I would be doing a fair amount of redirection into good toys, into good things. You need all 4 of these products. You can't get away with, oh, I'll get 2 of them. Because you need variety. You need, one day it's that.
Bored
Yes. Yes. One day it's that. Look at him. He's doing on these what he wants to do to us, and we're occupying that mouth. People do this way too little. And then I tell them, hey, I've said this to 1,000 people. I go, when my dog, my first Doberman, was 7 months old, I would fill up 4 food-filled frozen Kongs in front of the TV every night, and I would dole them out the next day. And everyone does the same thing. They go, wow, really? You know why? Because nobody does that. And I'm not saying it's some genius thing. I'm saying, why not just give them, instead of us fighting this,
give it what he needs.
all day. Who cares? Yes. He is on the extreme side of chewing and nipping, so let's be on the extreme side of giving him things to chew and nip on.
Okay.
You got to be on the extreme side. Yeah. That's 4 food. I'm not saying you do 4 of those. Let's say you do 2 of those a day. You give 1 of those a day, and you give a marrow bone a day. 2 frozen Kongs. The wet food's not going to cost you much. You're at 50 cents a day. The the marrow bone, you're at $3, and the fish skin, you're at $1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not breaking the bank. I'm not saying to go to PetSmart, buy 5 $8 products.
Right.
You're at $30 a day.
If it gets him to stop biting my feet,
yes,
nipping me, he smells so good. It's worth it to me to get him to chill out.
So you get it, right? You get the satiation with the chew, but you get also that it's not just chew toys. It's not a braided thing from PetSmart. No. We have to save money, and we have to give the safe, reinforcing, long-lasting things.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I wish we had a bully stick. There's also one last one, and it's a antler, super long-lasting. They don't smell. They smell good. Super long-lasting, pretty darn safe. They're just not that reinforcing. But you can. I'd have one of these just lying around the house, because a bully stick, you can't. They stink and they get gross.
Yeah.
This doesn't stink, so just have this lying around. He can pick it up when he feels like it, because this is the hardest thing. So sometimes he feels like chewing on a hard thing.
Yes. Okay.
Sometimes he feels like licking the inside of a Kong. Sometimes he feels like chewing on the bully stick because it's very leathery, like a shoe. You got to give him different stuff. So I'd write down antler.
To keep him moving, keep his brain moving.
Yeah, and different sensations.
And I stayed away from getting him an antler because my cousin has big dogs like this, and they've broken their teeth.
Have they? You gotta be careful. Are his adult teeth in?
Yes.
I'd do it if the adult teeth were in, especially the ones that are cut. They have a soft middle.
Okay.
It's puppy teeth. Those things break. They're little.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got
they will
adult.
break.
He's got adult teeth. Plus, he's not gonna be the craziest chewer in the world because you're giving him other stuff to chew on.
Okay.
So it might be like he's not gonna go nuts with it.
All right, and get the cut ones.
Yeah, get cut in half. The ones that aren't cut, they're hard all the way around. I think I have one of those. Yeah, so that is hard all the way around.
Yes.
That one is,
So he can get to the middle.
yeah. Do you want the hard one or the other one? And that one smells a little more because it's got that soft stuff in the middle. The other one, he likes that one too. You like them all.
He does.
Yeah. And then you have to be able to take this stuff too.
Right.
Nope.
Drop it. You want to do it this way? Drop it. So that's how I train and drop it.
Okay.
I'm like, drop it. He chooses the hot dog over this. And then we got it. Then eventually, no treat, drop it. Oh, after one approximation with the treats, I still presented the hand. You know what I'm saying? Here, mommy doesn't want you to have a hard one, so you take that one. Okay. Your main thing is to get your chew toys in order, right? Whether it's online, whether it's going by, I'd go to Cahoots right here,
Okay, okay,
and I would get 2 medium-sized Kongs.
okay.
Let's write this down. I'd start with 2, because you don't want to maybe get 4 Kongs. They're like $12. That's a lot of money. 2 medium-sized Kongs. I'd get 1 antler. I would then, I don't think they have these there. I don't think they have these at PetSmart. I'd go online today to Honest Kitchen, and I'd get the fish skins.
Okay,
And I would go online or go to Costco and get the bully sticks.
okay.
And I would get the at Cahoots or at PetSmart, I'd also buy the marrow bones. Don't worry about Bishers because it's a giant bag. Let's just see if he likes them first. Buy like 3 of them.
Okay.
But you're going to go broke if you're buying from PetSmart and they have them in the freezer section. Like one of them's like $4. But if you buy them in bulk for $20 and you get 15 of them,
Yeah, there's a butcher
That's
shop
different.
right by us.
there you go.
Spring
So
Valley.
you're going to want like 3 to 4 inch marrow bones. You don't want 2-inch for little puppies. You want them so they can lick out the middle. But look at this guy. Since he, so his little brain, if we were all standing in here without these things, his little brain would be going, let me go try to nip that girl's hand. Let me go jump on that lady. Let me go try to entice this guy to play with me. Instead, since he's had these, his little brain and his little mouth have been working. This is it. You know, we just got to get through this tough time right now. Start to get through it with the chew toys, get through it with the attitude, the walking in, the touching him differently, and then we can sort of reassess in a couple months.